No, so once that goes out, then get off your phone.
I thought we
What are
had
you
to
doing?
check Twitter.
No, we're
We already got
starting
it?
now. This is
And
us
action.
starting. Oh, I actually do need to do that. I
Okay.
need to do a big clap. One.
Just start.
This is out of left field. First question comes from LG Mets 86. If you weren't,
LG stands for Let's Go.
yeah, let's go. I got you.
Mets
I was doing the at though.
Mets stands for Metropolitans.
Yeah, we got this time.
Okay.
So at LG Mets 86.
That was the last time they won a World Series.
Right. If you weren't baseball players, what would you see yourself doing?
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. That's kind of a hard question to answer because what would I see myself doing? I think so after baseball is different than
okay. So
you know what I mean?
here's all right. Let's use this right. So for me, if I wasn't playing baseball right after, if I never got drafted,
Right. Yeah.
or if I never signed with the Giants after college, I was going to BU for sports psychology, Boston University.
Oh.
No, not BC.
No, I thought you wanted to be me.
Oh, BU.
Be you.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So I was going to go to Boston University to get my master's. I got accepted in the master's program for sports psychology.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to do that. Now I don't know if I'd go back and get my master's.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And
so,
you've developed this whole YouTube thing and everything.
Right. So that might be
eventually
something that I
yeah.
do after my baseball career ends. So
Right.
why don't you answer it like that? It's what would be the thing that you would do if you never got drafted
Yeah.
by whichever, I can't remember which team you got drafted by.
I don't remember either.
It was so
It was
long,
a long
ago.
time ago.
How long ago was it?
I don't know. I think I played for every team in between.
Every team?
Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's close to that. It's hard to keep track.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when you got drafted, or if you did not get drafted,
Mm-hmm.
what would you see yourself doing right
I
now?
have no idea. I didn't always know I was going to get drafted, by any means, but I just had never thought that far ahead. So, by the time I was, when I was a sophomore, I had a really good year, and then when I was a junior, I knew that I was going to get drafted, at least at some point. So that was all that I had thought about, basically. So before baseball, I really just I just didn't know. I was just floating through, trying to, I was just going to college, really.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are like that, and they end up developing what they want to do.
Definitely. I was like that in college, where I was I'm going to be at school for 3 years, then I'm going to get drafted. And then, I didn't really care as much about academics. It was more just I'm here for baseball, I'm playing in the ACC. And then I had knee surgery my sophomore year. And that was when I started to focus a lot more on my academics. It was also the roommate that I had, and just the people I surrounded myself with really pushed me to be better at academics.
Mm-hmm.
And that summer, I had to rehab at BC, and it was actually a blessing in disguise because the only time the sports psychology class was offered was in the summer. So I ended up taking that class, falling in love with sports psych, and then that kind of led to me going to apply to BU, got in, and that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely think that academics are huge when it comes to that.
I got way more into academics when I started going back to school because I left as a junior.
Right.
So, and I think everything was just so hard, while you're a baseball player, while you're any sort of athlete, and in college at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
That it's just really hard to be 100% focused on academics and 100% focused on sports, because you've got 6 a.m. weights, and then you've got classes starting at 8 or whatever, and you have classes all day, then you've got practice, then you've got homework,
it's just go.
and you're just dead by the end of the day. So it's hard to put 100% effort into everything.
Right, you have to kind of distribute it throughout your domains, right? Because you still need to have a social life.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do well in your academics, but also you have to do well in school too. Or in your sport too.
Yeah. So it's. I think I wasn't as 100% focused while I was playing baseball, but then when I went back, it was in the off season, so I didn't have to worry about baseball or anything.
Baseball
So
was
I was like,
kind of
I was
throttled
putting,
back.
I was putting 100% into academics, and it was just, I don't know, it was way easier to be
Right.
all the way focused on it. So that's, I mean, I started getting like all A's and some B's and stuff when I went back, but when I was doing both, it was hard. I don't even know like what grades I mean, I was passing everything, but I don't
Right.
think that I was like getting all A's or anything like that.
Yeah. And it's hard. I mean, for student athletes, it's definitely hard to balance those three domains, and
Mm-hmm.
also, you know, not only are you trying to have a social life too, and like I said, school and your sport, but you also volunteer work and other extracurricular activities that you may be interested in
Mm-hmm.
kind of take a back burner sometimes when one of those kind of gets out of hand. Because I know when I was at school, I felt like it was, if one of that, like I could focus on two probably at a time of those three before one of them started to like
Right.
need to go back to and be like, oh, I need to manage this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really hard to do all three at the same
Yeah, for
time.
sure.
You see like some of the best student athletes kind of managed all three really well, or made huge sacrifices
Yeah.
in one of those domains.
Mm-hmm. Very difficult.
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah.
Life lessons here. Should we both look at the camera? Life lessons. No,
That
the
this
same
one?
one.
1, 2, 3. Life lesson.
Oh, we're gonna say it at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Life
Lessons.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I don't know why, I've been cracking myself up. I'm sitting in my apartment by myself, cracking myself up. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, comment below on what we should talk about next time. We won't be recording this week because Ty and I are both going away. Ty is going to Hawaii. Very nice place. I'm going to Boston, another very nice place, just two very different climates. Also, did I say it already? I don't think I did, but I can't say it enough. So thank you to all the Patreon subscribers up here. You guys make this channel possible. If it weren't for you guys, this wouldn't exist. So thank you. These videos take a long time to edit and record, so I really appreciate everything that you guys do. And yeah, so there still will be a video next week. I cut this into a bunch of different clips, so this will be like, there'll be another clip next week from us sitting down from this week, if that makes sense. I hope I explained that right, but there will be another video this coming week, whenever I post this. There'll be a video Friday.